Hello and welcome to Fridays with Brandon. Today what we're going to be talking about is more Fluke stuff like always. This is Fluke Fridays, episode number 49. Can't believe we're almost to 50. But today we're going to talk about something a little different. It does not do any measuring, but it helps you measure things more quickly. So specifically around pressure, this is going to be our pressure kits. There's a few different kits. I'm going to link them in the description below. It's like a 700TTH10K or H something 10K or 5K. I'll link it below if you want the exact part number. But what I'm going to talk about today is some pressure hoses and some pressure fittings that you can that you can get with this kit that will allow you to make all your connections, or a lot of your connections, without using any tools, and really speed up the process and reduce the amount of leaks when you're doing a pressure calibration or a pressure test. So I'll jump over to my other camera and we'll get kind of more close up and show you what it would look like. So you can see this is the part number that we're talking about, or the part that I'm specifically talking about. Not this part, but just this. This allows you to jump into any of the or most transmitters that are out there that look something like this Rosemont transmitter type thing. It will have an IEC port and it'll go right into that, and you see this O-ring right here. It'll make a good seal for us. So this is an IEC port right here. So you see, you just take it and you thread it in. And again, no need for a tool. Let me see if I can get real close. You can see when I get close, it then smashes the O-ring a little bit. Oops, sorry, I kept bumping the camera. And you're good to go. Finger tight. Now you will see this right here is part of this kit, and it does spin within it. It still keeps that good seal for you. This is obviously a different fitting connected with Teflon tape. You will need to do that the first time you get this, but then after that you've got this one attached, and this will connect to our hose that is also finger tightening, and you don't need any tools. It's got a little rod there in the middle to plunge through a little kind of one-way valve right there that's inside there. So we take it, put it in, again twist, all finger tightening. And this one you need two hands. And now you're good. Even though it can rotate, it's only this and this that are rotating, and these are the same part. Okay? So you do that, and then on the other end, you would connect it to a range of these other fittings, and you could put these in, either mount them directly into your meter itself, into your pressure calibrator. Like in this picture, you might have one permanently mounted. I've got a 729 right here. Ouch, I pinched myself. That's got one mounted. So this is a permanent fix, and then you would connect it, again, just finger tightening. As long as you get this connected with Teflon tape and a tool, then moving forward, you can just connect it super easy, just finger tightening. Now I've got a good connection. This is airtight, all these fittings, and it was all done just by toolless, so no tools. I will show you guys kind of the user manual and some pictures. So you see it's really good for this right here, connecting to your transmitter and your IEC ports. And you see the exact same setup that I have on mine. Again, don't have to use a tool. And the reason that there's free spinning there is because if you did need to get that Teflon tape in the first time and it's already connected, you can use a wrench like that. On this side, you kind of see a couple other situations where you could use it. You can use it with, connect a gauge to a hand pump, and then have one of the quick fittings on the hand pump, and then just run the hose right over to the transmitter. Or if you have a pressure module from Fluke, you could do that onto the hand pump and the quick fitting on the hand pump, and again connecting. So it allows you to really reduce the amount of time it takes to set up a pressure calibration, and greatly reduces the odds that you're going to have an air leak during that test. It's not a cheap kit. It's several $100s, definitely less than $1,000, but I think it's $600 to $800 depending on the kit. But if you do a lot of pressure calibrations, this could be a solution that you might not already be aware of that can really save you a ton of time and frustration out in the field. If you thought this video was valuable, or you think these fittings are valuable for your job and you weren't aware of them, leave the comments below. I love hearing that I'm helping somebody get exposed to something they didn't know about already, or if you have really good experience with these or bad experience with these, leave them in the comments below as well. Give me a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and hopefully this is good. We'll see you next weekend. Take care.